The election is 25 days away, and tonight President Trump remains in the White House, forced off the campaign trail by COVID, even as he falls in the polls. But if he can't go to a rally, the president now plans to bring the rally to him, inviting guests to the White House for his first in-person event since testing positive. Here's CBS's Ben Tracy.
President Trump is now planning to speak from the balcony of the White House tomorrow to hundreds of his supporters.
Judge Amy Coney Barrett.
2 weeks to the day after the Rose Garden announcement of his Supreme Court nominee led to several people getting the virus, possibly including the president himself. Dr. Anthony Fauci now calls it a super spreader.
We had a super spreader event in the White House, and it was in a situation where people were crowded together and were not wearing masks. So the data speak for themselves.
That's a big group of people.
The Minnesota Health Department now confirms that 9 people who attended the president's rally in Bemidji last month were infected with the virus, 2 of them hospitalized. And now President Trump admits that he was so sick last week that he thought he might not make it, despite the White House claiming he only had mild symptoms.
This looks like it was going to be a big deal, and you know what that means, right? That means bad.
The president will try to prove he's over the virus tonight on TV, undergoing a so-called remote medical evaluation by Dr. Mark Siegel, a Fox News medical contributor.
You're almost like my guide to this because, frankly, you really have a good take on it.
Siegel, like the president, compares coronavirus to the flu and claims erroneously that there's no science behind mask mandates.
I feel great. I feel like perfect.
President Trump is expected to be cleared by his doctor, Sean Conley, as soon as tomorrow. But the White House has not said if the president has tested negative for the virus, a sign he would no longer be contagious. During an interview Thursday night, the president still seemed to be struggling.
Oh, and I think the first debate, excuse me, I will say this, absentee is okay, because absentee ballots, excuse me.
Now, for the event here tomorrow, everyone is required to bring and wear their own mask. The city of Washington, D.C. currently has a ban on mass gatherings of more than 50 people, but the White House is getting around that because the White House sits on federal land and the city's rules don't apply. Nora.
All right, Ben Tracy, thank you.